Too often, we find ourselves voting, but knowing little about the names or the issues that are on the ballot. But is this the way that it should be, or just the way that it's always been? Well, that's where we come in, community media. We reached out to the candidates of the May 24th election and asked them to spend a few minutes introducing themselves to the people of our communities. Here are the names, the faces, the voices, and the ideas of those who did. Thank you for joining us. I'm Gabriel Andrews with Community Media. I'm here with Miss Claudia Rawlinson, County Commissioner candidate for District 1. Claudia, how are you?
I'm good today. How are you?
So far, so good.
Good.
Yeah, I'm doing well. And thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. I'm glad you're doing this.
Yeah, it's been good. I've enjoyed it so far. We've enjoyed the process.
Excellent.
So the main point of the process is to introduce you to the people of the community. So I guess to start us off, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. My name is Claudia Rawlinson. I am a retired career educator. I've taught at Flint River Academy and the Heritage School in Noonan. Mm-hmm. I've lived on Mount Carmel Road in Meriwether County for the past 38 years. My husband of 40 years is a retired pilot, and we have one daughter who is a practicing doctor of veterinary medicine.
Outstanding. So what was your experience like working with children in the community?
You know, teaching is a rewarding career, especially when you're teaching in the lower school. Mm-hmm. They make so much progress and they're so happy and excited when they do. Mm-hmm. So it's just a lot of fun. Yeah. Outstanding.
So what's been your take on the general atmosphere of the community? What's it been like for you living in Meriwether County?
Well, I love the rural aspect of our county. Mm-hmm. And I hope that we are able to preserve that ruralness and are prepared and make smart choices with the growth that we know is coming.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What does the process look like of maintaining that rural atmosphere while still encouraging the growth that's coming?
Well, I think there's a number of things. I think you have to make smart zoning choices. Mm-hmm. I think you have to stay in touch with the citizens and follow what they want as opposed to what you may want or what big business may want or something like that. I think it's important that the citizens have a voice in all of this also. A lot of people that I've talked to, they love the rural atmosphere. They know growth is coming. They just want it to be dealt with in a smart manner and make smart decisions.
So what was it that inspired you to get into public office?
I feel we all have a responsibility to participate in the democratic process. And I just want to help promote the well-being of all the citizens of Meriwether County.
And so the role of a county commissioner, what does that look like in your eyes?
Well, I think you need to work closely with the members of the county commission. In its coalition to serve the constituents of their districts as well as the county as a whole.
As far as the structural elements of the job, how familiar are you with what that's going to require from you?
Well, you know, I've attended a lot of commissioners meetings, so I kind of know about the process. Several years ago, they wanted to build a rock quarry in the Alvaton area, and we formed a group that kind of banded together. I learned a lot doing that. So I feel like I'm prepared to handle the job and do a good job for the citizens of the county.
And I remember seeing seeing some of the signs from that push from that
no
endeavor.
Quarry.
Yeah. So what was the eventual outcome of that?
Well, the eventual outcome was that they were not given permission to come in and build the quarry.
Wow.
And I think we're one of the only counties in the state of Georgia that has ever stopped a quarry from coming in.
Outstanding. Well, congratulations to us, and thank you for your service. So what is it that you think you bring to that role, to that office? What do you think that uniquely qualifies you for the role?
Well, I think one of the things is I'm a good listener.
Mm-hmm.
I ask questions, and then I take the information that I have and make smart decisions.
Do you think that your experience in the education system may
Oh, exactly.
bolster that, help that?
Exactly. I think that has given me a lot of insight into, just what I said, listening, asking questions, formulating a smart answer.
Mm-hmm.
Learned that through my years as an educator.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And how might that translate to the issues that face the adult citizens of the community?
Well, I've always said I know that Shirley Hines has a lot of town hall meetings,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and that would be one of the things that I plan to do if I'm elected.
Mm-hmm.
I would hold town hall meetings to give information out to the citizens as well as listen to their concerns and problems that they may be facing.
Mm-hmm. 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 So what are some things that you think you want to see accomplished if you were elected?
Well, I think one of the things, and we've touched on this a little bit, is the fact that we are a rural county. Mm-hmm. And people move here to live a quiet life, mm-hmm. and we want to preserve that, mm-hmm. but at the same time we know that growth is coming. Mm-hmm. And we need to make smart decisions mm-hmm. concerning that growth. Mm-hmm. Some of the other issues that I think are big issues is we need broadband access in the county, mm-hmm. especially for our school children. I mean, from the pandemic, I would have, it had to be very difficult for people to do their work with areas in our county that don't have good internet access. Mm-hmm. I think we need to work on our zoning. I think we need to work on our services, our first responders. We need, the other big issue that I've heard from a lot of citizens is the roads. A lot of people that live on dirt roads like living on a dirt road, but it's not maintained in a consistent manner, and they end up having major problems. So I think that's one of the things that we need to work on is putting these roads on a yearly basis for maintenance. I think we need to have countywide recreation, especially for our youth. And I think that that's important to even think about after school access of places for children to go. And again, I think I would hold town hall meetings. Shirley Hines has done a great job with that, and I would continue that to inform the citizens and listen to their concerns and problems. Mm-hmm.
It almost sounds like you've got a mixture of some things that you've seen, issues that you've seen that need to be solved, but also a desire to hear from the people what it is that they think needs to be done.
Exactly. We are one Meriwether, mm-hmm. and that all citizens need to have a voice in things that happen in our communities and in our county.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So is there anything that you would like to say to the citizens of the community? Anything that you'd like to leave with the people who view this video?
I'd like to ask for your vote. I think I would do a good job as a commissioner. I am basically, my feeling is, again, we are one Meriwether, but we need to represent all the citizens of the county. And my website, if you would visit it, it's voteclaudiarawlinson.com. There's a place in there that you can email me. And again, I'm asking for your vote.
Outstanding. Well, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you all for being with us. I'm Gabriel Andrews with Community Media, here with County Commissioner candidate for District 1, Miss Claudia Rawlinson. Thank you so much.
Thank you.